check out the diagram here before moving to the next page. Take a moment to see this diagram that shows the parts of a butterfly. Next, page 450. Moving around. Now, obviously, the heading again tells us what it's going to talk about, what this part is going to talk about, and it's going to talk about moving around or how the butterflies move around. Almost all butterflies migrate or move to different areas. Again, we took the word migrate before, and it means to move to different areas. When animals move, they migrate. The monarch's journey, the monarch butterfly's journey, is the longest migration of any butterfly in the world. So now I know that the monarch butterflies go through the longest journeys. It spends summers in the northern United States and Canada. Then it migrates south to Mexico in early fall. Many monarchs travel more than 3,000 miles. Now, you can see here in the map, this map's purpose is to show us the migration of the butterflies. So, the orange one is for the monarch butterflies, and the blue one is for the western pygmy blue butterflies. We can see this is how far the western pygmy blues migrate, and this is how the orange part is how the monarch butterflies migrate. Let's continue. Western pygmy blue butterflies inhabit southwestern deserts and marshes from California to Texas. Inhabit means they live in deserts and marshes. They migrate short distances north to Oregon and also to Arkansas and Nebraska. So the western pygmy blue, they don't go for long journeys, as you can see in the map, unlike the monarchs. Both, now when I see the word both, it means that's both of them. Both monarchs and blue pygmies migrate when the weather gets chilly or when it gets cold. Butterflies are cold-blooded insects. They are hot when the weather is hot and cold when the weather is cold. So cold-blooded insects, when the weather is cold, they get cold, and when the weather is hot, they are hot as well. As a result, both butterflies migrate to stay warm. Why do they migrate? To stay warm. They also journey means travel. They also journey north or south to find food. So they travel or they migrate to stay warm and to find food. Now, the next part is going to talk about them finding food, because that's the heading. The western pygmy blue drinks the nectar of many kinds of flowers. We talked about how insects drink the nectar of flowers in science, right? So the western pygmy blue drinks the nectar of many kinds of flowers. It finds the sweet, thick liquid easily, so its population has steadily grown. So because the western pygmy blue can find the nectar or the thick liquid, the sweet, thick liquid that comes from the flowers easily, the population or the number of the western pygmy blue has grown. These butterflies have become more and more. However, monarch butterflies are not so lucky. So, the western pygmy blues are lucky because they can find the nectar easily, unlike the monarch butterflies. Move on to page 451.